There we go. Everything working. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mic is on. How's guys doing? KuCoin going down 13%, but we got a more important news. Owning cryptocurrency may make you more desirable on the dating scene, study finds. So there was a sorry about that. There was a study and they found if you own cryptocurrency, you are more desirable on the dating market. Why? Because you're probably some smart guy. That said, KuCoin is down by a bunch. Where is KuCoin over here? Let me just go to KuCoin because it is interesting chart. Minus 40% down. You can see up here, it's still in the channel though. But if you go to 5 minutes time frame up here, I mean, it dumped like crazy up here. You know, the first initial dump after the news hit, you know, it was 13% move down. The initial dump over here, all the way towards downside, it was 15. But you can see all the way up here, you know, the fear. I don't know whether this over here is the top up here or not. But, you know, from the top over here, all the way towards downside, it was, you know, 16.36% dump towards downside. And KuCoin dump. So the thing that's happening with KuCoin is that, where is it? Let me just find the tweet. KuCoin over here. Let me just find the tweet. There are criminal charges. But there are also good news. There are also good news. Let me just find the tweet. See if this Q complaint. So there are good news and there is bad news. First of all, over here, this is the bad news. The bad news are right now that KuCoin, that US government has indicted crypto exchange KuCoin and 2 of its founders on criminal charges, citing a multi-billion-dollar criminal conspiracy. So there is that. KuCoin is going down, guys. KuCoin is going down. Not really. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it might be something that happened with Binance. I mean, Binance is still around. It's not the FTX case where they, hustled money or something like that. I think they just wanna, indict them, get some money, get, change the leadership and, take over the exchange like they did with Binance. How are they gonna do that? I don't know, but they want to control over KuCoin, so there is that. I don't think it's gonna go down, but I never, I'm never really fan about when these things happen. That said, if you look at our outro right now, let me just turn off this over here. If you look at outro, we are no longer shilling the KuCoin link, guys. We are no longer shilling the KuCoin link. So there is that. Also, if you look down in the description, there is no KuCoin link anymore because it is kind of sketchy. So until this resolves, there will be no more KuCoin link shilling. If you already use my link, if you have money, some kind of KuCoin, it would be advisable. I don't know if it would be advisable to pull the money out. I mean, you can do that, but just like in general, having money on an exchange that's being it's under investigation is kind of shady business. So there is that. There are other exchanges that are not under investigation. So there is that, right? So, that's just my 2 cents when it comes to KuCoin. That's just my 2 cents when it comes to KuCoin. Now, there are other good news that are coming out that are from this indictment, and I'm going to show you over here. And that's that Ethereum and Litecoin are commodities, guys. Ethereum and Litecoin, I don't know how this actually found its way inside this indictment, but hidden gem in the CFTC's KuCoin complaint. Usually the second CFTC pretend they aren't in a turf war over crypto. The CFTC is openly attacking the supposed investigation of ETH. This may seem minor, but it's actually pretty savage interagency drama by DC Center. I have absolutely no clue what he said there. Regardless, down here, finance retail transaction involving digital assets that are commodities, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So Ethereum, guys, is already a commodity. I don't know what CFTC is. I don't know who indicted the KuCoin and stuff like that. But, people are saying that, this thing is bullish for whatever reason. Now, it is bullish. They are calling Ethereum a commodity and not a security, which is actually very, very nice. So we got that going for us. Right now, Bitcoin is down 0.2% down. This is a 5-minute chart. Don't get too scared right now. This movement towards downside up here, if you've been watching today's daily stream, Bitcoin Daily, we said that this move up here probably is gonna pull towards downside. It is pulling towards downside. It looks like it might even pull even longer towards downside, so we're gonna check that out. But it is kind of normal pullback so far. Now altcoins are actually not doing that well. I mean, they're a little bit in green, a little bit in red, but mostly they're just kind of hovering around certain levels. We can also look at Bitcoin dominance right now, and we'll see that Bitcoin dominance is still going towards upside. Let me just adjust this a little bit over here. Bitcoin dominance is still going towards upside up here a little bit over here, which is actually very, very nice, considering that Bitcoin is doing well, but altcoins are not actually doing well that much. We're still waiting for the pullback, big move towards downside over here. And in today's stream, we're gonna talk about, I already told the TF Fans Club members, where is it, the late adopter. Let me go over here. The late adopter, if you go to my channel over here, you'll see that already in today's video, members only video, you'll see down here. Why is this not showing up? 7 hours. We have 3 weeks to a month ago, maybe 2. 7 hours ago. Did I forget to change the title of the video? Let me double check that out. Let me double check if I managed to, have the... Oh yeah, no, that is the correct time. We have a 3 weeks, a month, maybe 2 months after that. So this was 7 hours ago, but we're gonna talk about, you know, what I talked about over here, because I didn't talk about altcoins. We just talked about, you know, something fascinating that I found on the chart, and I actually posted that in the Telegram as well. Where is it over here? Let me find the picture of that. This is the picture over here, copy, and we're gonna talk about this over here in a little while. This is the chart, and this is the you know, Bitcoin versus the total tree without, you know, total market cap without Bitcoin, Ethereum, and this is actually super bullish for altcoins, and it's actually gonna tell us that when Bitcoin actually hits the top, we're gonna have an extreme rally towards upside when it comes to altcoins. Now we still need to hit the top when it comes to Bitcoin, and right now we are not quite there just yet, right? We are close, but not quite there just yet. Over here, this is the 8th of April, this is the 17th on April, it could be a 19th April, give or take. This is the halving of Bitcoin. This over here is the solar eclipse that we are expecting is gonna dump us towards downside, so we're gonna check that out if that's gonna be real or not. So there is that. I think real cash comes out, all of this news is the dress white and gold or black and blue. you remember. Before we start, guys, we got a Telegram channel, we got a members only videos, we got a community that's been, you know, the blue balls that's been around since the bear market, you know, through the pain, through everything, we've been bullish all the way around. If you want to join us, you're welcome to do that. There is the link down there, and there is also a link to our public Telegram channel. Everybody's welcome to join our public Telegram channel, because it's nice to have a place to stay and, you know, cozy and all of that shebang, right? So we're gonna do that. How's everybody doing in chat? Hope everybody's doing well. +1, hit the likes. Edward is in chat. How you doing, man? Leroy Janky, let's go. There we go. Leroy is in chat. What's the news caused KuCoin dip? The news is that, you know, he's being indicted on criminal charges, the CEO. So I'm guessing it's gonna be the same story that happened with Binance. You know, Binance survived, but, you know, the CEO didn't. And I think the same thing might be over here. Somebody's gotta take the blame for this thing over here, guys. And it's gonna be the CEO. The CEO always takes the blame. So there is that. Good evening, everyone. How you doing, man? Hope you're working on the music. Damn, unless something properly like back end stealing money, this feels like FUD. It could be just FUD, we don't know just yet. It could be the fact that it's all, you know, the same story over again like it was with Binance. I don't know if you remember the Binance, the story was the same. You know, he was indicted on criminal charges for, you know, money laundering or whatever, and right now, you know, they settled something, he resigned his position, and, you know, the life moves on. Binance is still there. The you know, the Binance chain is still there. Everything is still there, right? So we got right now this thing with KuCoin going on, and, you know, they are probably trying to take over the KuCoin. There is that. I pulled my crypto from KuCoin. Any recommendation on a new exchange? I mean, all exchanges are shady, right? I mean, there has been a whole bunch of FUD when it comes to, for example, Coinbase exchange, because it's retail. Something might happen with Coinbase. So, you know, pull your money. Like, where are you gonna pull the money? You gotta have money on some exchange. So, you know, the way I see it, like Binance, sure, why not? I mean, it's already, you know, the Binance is already cleared. You know, they already did the criminal charge on Binance. Like, what's gonna happen next on Binance? They already own the Binance, so they just wanna have ownership of of the exchanges. So, so, you know, Binance, Coinbase, whatever, any kind of exchange that doesn't have criminal charges against them, you know. There is that. Boka Mihai, how you doing, man? Michael, what's up? Mladen, diamond hands. Where are the hands, man? Where are the hands? It's all, I see only diamonds. Igor, what's up? Bitcoin needs to close above 70. It needs to close above a whole bunch of levels, but, you know, there is that. Hey, Magnus, you remember. Cardano is dead. I don't know, man. It's not doing what it's supposed to be doing, so, you know, there is that. Bullish MACD cross on Doge, but double shooting star. Would you say it's bullish? Double shooting star on Dogecoin. What time frame? I mean, okay, the shooting star up here, it's a little bit shooting star, but not that much. It's on a daily time frame, and this candle up here is not closed yet, so you cannot say it's double shooting star just yet. You need to wait for the daily close. So we're gonna check that out, and it is coming to these stops over here. It might be some kind of, you know, it might be a move again towards downside over here. and then it go towards upside. I mean, I mean, there are probabilities. There are definitely things that can actually happen. Only diamond today. I don't get it. But sure, man, only diamond. That's good. Let's go to look at a Bitcoin. Bitcoin is zigzagging above this, you know, below 70k resistance. It did close above 69, which is actually, you know, stupidly good. So you can see up here, the 69 levels over here, we did close above that. And right now we are creating this doji over here on the daily, but you know, still 4 hours left for that candle to close. So you gotta wait a little bit. It's pulling back up here like we expected. If you've been watching today's Bitcoin daily, you know, once we saw this happening on the daily up here, I'm right now going to you know, this is very likely move towards downside because this extend move towards upside. It's pulling back, still consolidating up here. It might pull back below these levels over here towards downside. We're still looking in the bigger picture. We're still looking at the channel, guys. We got a daily channel over here. So as long as this isn't, you know, below right now 65k level over here, tomorrow below 66, day after below 67, in 4 days below 68, in 5 days below, you know, 69. As long as we are not below this channel towards downside, be good, guys. Everything is good and dandy and nice. So, you know, I do know that there is, you know, right now this KuCoin stuff going on. KuCoin is dropping down big time. People are trying to pull the money out. It might be a little bit laggy, you know. There might come more FUD. Oh, I cannot pull the money because, you know, whatever reason. It's gonna pass, guys. It's gonna pass. And they're using this for whatever it can, you know, for whatever they can, and pushing down the prices. So right now nothing is actually dropping down. Like Shiba is up 5% up here, Dogecoin is up 0.8%, but you know, it's not pumping. You know, Pepe is down a little bit over here to on the downside. VIF is still pumping like crazy up here towards these tops, towards the upside, right? Pixel is down 6%, it's just zigzagging up here, but you know, we are still not below major level of support you know, right now to say that, you know, this is technically, you know, pretty much over. I don't get it either. Round dude, we gonna get the moon galu. Bitcoin like a bamboo. Sure, man, why not? A lot of YouTubers like Carl the Moon and MM Crew say the Bitcoin can hit 50k if there's a double top at 73k. What do you think? Interesting theory. Can it hit 50k? I mean, technically anything can happen. So let's check out the chart a little bit over here. Let's find a clean chart, and the way I you know, look at right now Bitcoin is that this is a parabolic move, and parabolic move should not break the trend, right? So regardless of how you draw this move towards downside, you can draw it over here, you can draw it up here, really doesn't matter. This move over here right now, it can drop down to something like 43k, technically can drop down 43, but we have right now created a new line up here. And you know, if we fall down here, can we fall down to, you know, 46k level? Technically we can, but right now the way I see it, I'm still bullish. As long as this trend over here holds, and you can see this trend a lot nicer on the daily time frame. Let's just remove everything over here. As long as the trend is intact, guys, you know, it's not time to panic, guys. It's not time to panic. The trend is very much intact right now, and this is a channel. So let's use the channel tool over here. As long as the channel is intact over here, and we are not below this level 65 level right now, like we said 63, 64 level, as long as we are in channel over here, guys, I mean, it's not time to panic. It's not time to panic or fear. Sure, I mean, this doesn't look actually that good, you know, it might not break towards upside, but you'll see also the moving average is up right below us over here right now. We're just consolidating over here, and we are looking still for a move towards upside, guys. We are still looking for a move towards upside, you know, so it's too early to talk about, you know, 50k, and if they are talking about 50k and you got some kind of FUD happening on Twitter, and you know, people are in fear and they think, you know, it's over, it's never gonna pump, that's when you pump. But of course, if it goes down, it goes down. You know, and by the time we actually break this towards downside, we're gonna probably know, you know, that it does look, you know, very shady. Right now it doesn't. I mean, it's just trying to go towards upside. I think people are living a little bit in hopium that it's gonna break towards upside. I mean, this move up here towards upside up here can actually happen again. You know, 80k up here towards upside. So we're gonna check that out if that actually happens. Because we only had one touch up here towards upside, so it will be normal to do another touch up here, do something like this over here, and then, you know, maybe to go towards upside. But right now, you know, Over here, breaking towards downside. I mean, something shady needs to happen. Something shady needs to happen. I mean, there are definitely lines over here that needs to be broken, right? Towards downside over here on the daily time frame. We need to lose the moving average. We need to lose the trend lines, the horizontal, you know, level of support. We need to lose a whole bunch of stuff down here. And then we need to lose this over here. And then we need to lose these levels down here towards downside over here at 62 level. So if you want to see some kind of 50k levels towards downside over here, you gotta break whole bunch of stuff. Now the big question is how bearish we are, right? How bearish is Bitcoin? Is Bitcoin gonna break these 60, you know, 65k, 63, 4k, 5k levels towards downside? And that's the big question. How bearish is Bitcoin? And I wouldn't say it's bearish. Yes, there are FUD all, you know, on X. Yes, there is FUD all over the place, but you cannot look at FUD and think that, you know, that's what Bitcoin is. That's what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin Labuga, let me see Bitcoin 100k in a month. Oh yeah, maybe, alright. I was not Baluga enough. I was not Bula enough. When will Cardano start moving? It's been consolidating for everything is being consolidating. So, you know, I'm really scared when it comes to, you know, Cardano, ApeCoin, XRP, you know, because they haven't been popping yet. They haven't popping. But I will tell you when altcoin season is gonna hit. By the way, I've been watching you since the last bull run. Nice, very nice. Join our Telegram chat, man. Even if it goes to 50k, it's just be higher low and got 100k next up. Nothing to fear. There we go. Guys, today, again, today we have these members videos only. We have 3 weeks to a month, maybe less than that. So, let me show you something interesting in the chart. I already showed this to the TI Fans Club members, but I want to show you as well because I like you guys. I like you guys and I want you to make it, right? Let me show you something very interesting over here. So we're gonna compare Bitcoin chart to total 3. Total 3, that's the crypto total market cap, but without Bitcoin Ethereum. So, you know, full market cap without crypto Ethereum. Now we're also gonna change this chart over here to candles chart so we can see this stuff better. And this is actually very, very nice. Now we're gonna start over here in the back over here. So what you're gonna see over here on the chart, and it is very, very nice, like literally really, really nice. Like when you see this, you're gonna be, yeah, you're gonna understand just how nice we are when it comes to altcoins. So I do understand that people, you know, some altcoins didn't pump and stuff like that, but you know, the pump is just coming. Guys, when the top hits, this is the most bullish thing that can actually happen to altcoins. This is the thing that we're looking for. That's why we pray, please go to 80, 90k, hit the top. Why? Because when Bitcoin hits top, you got around a month's time to 2 months time. I'm gonna tell you why 2 months time. You get around 1 month time to 2 months time, this consolidation phase while Bitcoin, you know, hits the top and just before it breaks down, for altcoins to do this move over here. You see this over here on the downside. You see this move on the downside, right? These, you know, candles going towards the upside. So when Bitcoin hits the top, you know, alt season happens. Market cap of everything beside Bitcoin and Ethereum goes through the roof. So once Bitcoin hits the top, everything explodes, guys. Everything explodes. And this happened this happened in 2017, but it happened also. It also happened in 2021, guys. It also happened in 2021. Let me just adjust the chart so you can actually see this a little bit better. Right over here, when we start hitting the top up here, you can see up here, hitting the top, there was a little bit pullback. But as soon as we start consolidating over here for 2 months, look what happened up here towards the upside when it comes to, you know, altcoins, guys. Altcoins exploded. And this happened when Bitcoin was hitting these tops over here, guys. This one when Bitcoin was hitting the tops at 60k. Yes, we over here went to 69k and these tops over here as well. You know, this was a whole different part. But Bitcoin hitting the top right now at 80, 90k is the most bullish thing that we can actually have when it comes to altcoins, guys. This is the most bullish thing. So right now we are actually looking for this move over here towards the upside over here. And then we are looking for Bitcoin to pull back after that because Bitcoin is down. And then we are looking for this move over here during the consolidation phase. So we are after some kind of top, depending on when the top hits, we got between 1 and 2 months time frame where altcoins are just gonna go ballistic. Not only that, we are still waiting, and that is the time when the dominance is gonna go down. So that is the same time when dominance goes towards downside over here. That's when we actually hit Bitcoin top. So let's analyze the chart up here a little bit over here, and let's put BTC USDT. Let's compare Bitcoin over here. Price scale over here. We're also gonna change this to candles. There we go. And we're gonna zoom it a little bit so we can actually see what's actually happening. Let me just over here. So what you're gonna see over here, right up here at the top, actually the Bitcoin dominance actually started losing a little bit prior to that top over here. So over here it went towards upside. This was Bitcoin top over here, like we said, and you can see, you know, altcoins, if you just saw it, let me add the total 3 as well over here. Total 3, new price scale. There we go, we got a total 3 over here, and let me also adjust this to candles, you know, so we have a whole bunch of candles. We like candles, guys. If you don't know, we like candles. So we're gonna put candles on the top, we're gonna put Bitcoin up there, and we're gonna put this one all the way up here. Where is it? There we go. And what you're gonna see here is that when Bitcoin hits the top, the altcoin's market cap explodes towards the upside and dominance crashes towards the downside, guys. You know, everything happens at the very same time. Dominance crashing towards the downside, Bitcoin hitting the top, and altcoins just exploding towards the upside. And this is gonna happen when Bitcoin hits the top. So we want Bitcoin to hit the top right now. You know, you'll see it also over here previous in 2017. At the same time as Bitcoin hit the top over here, the dominance went down while the market cap of altcoins went towards the moon. So this is what we want to see. So, you know, over here it was consolidating towards downside while market cap, you know, while altcoins were exploding. So what we are actually expecting right now over here on the chart, this is dominant chart. This is a dominant chart up here. Let me just remove everything else. This is Bitcoin right now. We are expecting Bitcoin to do this last move towards upside. Maybe the dominance goes a little bit towards upside. Maybe this zigzag a little bit more sideways. But eventually, once it hits the top and starts pulling back or consolidating, the dominance will start crashing towards the downside. At the same time, altcoin, you know, market will explode towards the upside, and that is the, you know, that is the bull market for altcoins. That is the, you know, blow off phase. That is when everything goes, you know, 50-100% towards the upside, like in an instant. So you gotta, like, you know, 3-4 weeks, you know, 2 month stops when everything just explodes towards the upside. Now, I won't mention this again. So if you are here for this live stream, you're gonna make it. But, you know, these stops up here, you know, that's why we are saying that, you know, the most bullish scenario right now for altcoins is Bitcoin hitting the top. Now, we don't still believe that, you know, this over here is the top. We still believe it's gonna go higher, and it's gonna go higher very soon, we think, as well. But once it starts hitting the top over here towards upside, by the way, where is my line over here? Let me just pull this all the way up there. There we go. Once this actually starts hitting the top up here, you know, either 100k, 90k, give or take. Once this actually starts hitting the top over here, anything above 80k all the way to 100k up here is the top. I would say 80k to 90k. 80k to 90k, it might be top, right? As long as, you know, when it starts hitting the top, it's pretty much over. Now, why am I saying 80k? Is because a lot of people are looking at 85k. Could this be the top over here? It could be the top, but for this to be the top, we need to break this trend line over here, right? So that is the trend line over here, and if we want to, you know, 73 to be the top, and, you know, talk about some kind of 50k levels, this needs to break. As long as this needs to break it, we are in parabolic move towards upside, and this needs to go another move towards upside again. But we are looking for the top, guys. We're gonna make the top. We're gonna find the top on the dollar, or at least we're gonna try to do that. And when that happens, it's not time to be afraid, oh, Bitcoin stopped out. No, because altcoins are gonna go insane towards upside. Give it X tech away. Chappies, Wizard Cell, how you doing, man? What do you think of this on XRP and Litecoin to pump super hard due to multi-year triangle? Well, I don't know if you've seen that, man. I don't know if you've seen that, but, you know, I can show you quickly up here. I do understand a lot of people are thinking that these, you know, multi-year triangles are somehow bullish, but they are not. Namecoin is one of these coins that's been around for an insane amount of time. This is, you know, since 2013. This is a Namecoin. You can see how it went up to $8 up here. Then it went over here to, you know, $4 or $5 over here. Then over here it went to $2. So it's hovering every single time. So you could say, oh man, this is extremely bullish for XRP. not for XRP, for Namecoin, because there is some kind of line that goes over here and should, you know, break that and go up here. It didn't break that, it went even lower down, and right now it went down, you know, 0.28 up here. Up here it was, you know, the bottom was 0.3, down here it was 0.2, like it goes back to the bottom again. So just because you have this, you know, multi-year, decade-long triangle being formed on XRP or any other coin, EOS, whatever, it does not mean it's gonna pump towards upside. Not only that, we see the same kind of, you know, same kind of tops on XRP. I'm not trying to talk crap about XRP. It will pump, but I don't think it's gonna pump above $1, 1 point something dollar, because the first, you know, 2017 was $3, the second time it was $2, and then in right now it's you know, $1 because having. So I don't know, maybe it does pump to, you know, $100. I don't know, but I do have a video called, you know, dead coins. You might want to check it out. And where are dead coins? It's probably somewhere down here, you know, way long down. There you go, dead coins. Are you holding a dead coin? And you know, I talk about, you know, these coins that are you know, have, you know, been around since 2013, been through 2014, 17, 2021 bull market, and they just keep on going down forever, right? I mean, that coins, sure they pump, but you know. So I don't know what XRP is gonna go do. XRP is different than Namecoin because XRP is actually at the top of the list, right? XRP is a top 10 coin on crypto market cap. I do not know the fundamentals of the XRP, guys. I do not know what the F is happening with XRP. Look here, number 6 coin XRP over here. I don't know how high this thing is gonna go. I really don't know. Like literally no clue what's happening, you know, on fundamental level with XRP. But I do know charts. And right now charts are telling me that, you know, the very likely pump is $1, 1.5 give or take. I don't know where it is over here. The blue box up here between 1.2 and 1.3. I think this is, you know, highly likely move for XRP. But is it gonna break up here, you know, $2 up here towards upside? Is it gonna go higher up here to $3 and even higher towards upside over here? Is it gonna go to a target that CoinSkid is talking about, you know, $27 all the way up here? Gotta tell you guys, I don't know. But you know, I'm definitely looking at the blue box. You know, from this move over here, which I think is actually a very, very bullish move, I think it's gonna pump. But how much, right? But that's XRP. I don't know. I do hold a coin that I'm really skeptical about, because do you know what why I'm skeptical about ApeCoin? Do you know why I'm skeptical about ApeCoin? Because NFTs are dead, guys. I'm seeing literally no, what am I gonna say? I'm seeing no bullishness in the NFTs. There is nothing. There is literally nothing when it comes to NFTs. There is no talk about NFTs. There is no talk about metaverse. There is no talk about gaming coins. Maybe if Bitcoin hits the top and we get some kind of retail, you know, kicking in, all of these coins are gonna pump like crazy. And my target is very, when it comes to, I would say it's very, you know, realistic target up here, something like 14 up here, whatever. I don't know if it's realistic up here, but up here above that, and you know, double of that towards upside. You know, how high can ApeCoin go? But I really don't know. You know, and for every day that this doesn't pump, you know, I keep telling myself, yeah, it's gonna pump, you know, the metaverse stuff is gonna come. Then, but if we are honest, the NFT, you know, narrative, it's kind of dead right now. I mean, there is literally no talk about it. Literally no talk about it. Entire bull market, no talk about NFTs. Yeah, Chappie is gonna make it because AI. What's your prediction for Bitcoin all time? I think roughly realistic estimate is about 120. What do you think? Like, we've been talking on this channel for a while right now. It's 80 to 90k. Realistically. But I might be wrong. If in previous bull market my target for Bitcoin was 80k, we only hit 69k. So I'm afraid to do the same mistake again, you know, thinking that it's gonna hit 80, 90k and only hit 73k and goes back down. I mean, that could be the case. But if we break the trend, I'm telling you again, guys, I'm not gonna be calling 80... I will not be calling 80, 85k, 80k, 85k up here. This is 80k, this is 90k up here, you know, in the middle of that, that's 85k. I'm not gonna be calling these levels if these lines breaks. Alright, so if you go to the daily time frame, because it's easier to draw the line. If these lines break towards downside, I'm not gonna be calling these levels up here. Like if this breaks down here, like it's pretty much over for me technically, right? It can go up here towards upside, up here again, but you know, it is a lot harder to do it. It's more likely it's gonna do this up here and, you know, do this. So, you know, I don't want to break this line. I don't want to break this line. Right now it is, you know, 80 to 90k, because I always say it is better to have some kind of target that's very, very low, below what everybody else thinks, then think it's gonna go to 200k and then live on hopium, you know, until it doesn't. Because, you know, in the previous bull market, I lived on hopium. I was thinking that Bitcoin is gonna go to 80k when it hit 69k. Oh, please go to, you know, 80k. That's my target. You know, I thought I was being realistic on 80k target in previous bull market. Unfortunately, I wasn't. 69k and went down. Can we hit 60? You know, over here, you know, 79k. You know, 69. Just 10 more, because people are, you know, right now thinking that that might be the case. I don't know. But we are following the charts, so you know, when it's over, it's pretty much over, right? And you know, this doesn't look like it's over to me, but you know, it's only start of the week right now. It's only start of the week, and this candle is still not closed below there. We got other indications also that this is not the top just yet, so you know, we got time, guys. We got time. Do you think Bitcoin will only max 80? Yeah, only 80-90k. Danny, how you doing, man? Good year. I don't know if it's good year, but you know, that's all I got. So, you know, take it or leave it. When do you think Cardano will hit the bull run? Will it hit its all-time high at least or not? I'm balls deep in Cardano as well, but I don't know. And when it comes to Cardano, it's a little bit different than ApeCoin or NFTs, because NFTs are, you know, I don't want to say that, because, you know, every time I say something is dead, it just pumps. So maybe I should say it's that, but Cardano is different in a way that it's not a dead chain. There is a whole bunch of, you know, development on the chain. There is a whole bunch of community behind the chain. The question is when and how much and how it's gonna play out, right? So I don't think I think it's gonna, you know, play out well, but I don't know how much it's gonna go up. You know, I just don't know. So we just gotta sit and wait. Just got alert on LTC. What's happening with LTC right now? Let me see over here. I got LTC 5% up. Yeah, LTC actually doing nice. Look here, I mean, LTC is going 5% towards upside, which is actually very, very nice. Now, this is the channel on, but LTC chart versus Bitcoin chart is, you know, look at Bitcoin chart versus LTC chart. It's like two different charts, man. It's like two different charts. Let's just make this the candles, because we like looking at candles. The candles are the king, man. And what you're gonna notice here is that Litecoin was actually playing very, very, very nice, the same as Bitcoin was playing. It's actually playing better than Bitcoin. Then it did this move towards upside, and Litecoin was actually playing nice. But during this dump over here, like, it just crashed back to the bottom, right? An entire move towards upside, all the way up here. All the way up here, this move towards upside, you know, from over here. All the way this move towards upside, over here, it just did nothing, all the way over here. It's only this last part up here that's going towards upside, but look over here, man. I mean, there is such a big difference, right? So there is no reason to hold, like, there is literally no reason to hold long-term Litecoin over Bitcoin when it comes to that. But, you know, it could be tradable, but holding against Bitcoin now. Let's look at an LTC BTC chart just to see how this actually played out. Like, yeah, like, there is literally no reason to hold a Litecoin over Bitcoin. Like, it does have these major pumps, like a lot of coins, and might get this, you know, pump up here towards upside as well. You can see these bottoms down here. Eventually, it's, you know, gonna outperform Bitcoin as well, because it's an altcoin. But you know, holding a Litecoin or long term versus Bitcoin just doesn't, you know, people, oh man, it's a big you know, it's a big falling wedge, it's gonna go up there. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Just because you get a falling wedge or a triangle, something like that on a chart, does not mean that you are going to outperform it or it's gonna break towards upside. Normal expectation that people FOMO into tokens that haven't run, NFTs when gains from projects already launched start petering out. Should be interesting to see this time. Yeah, so that's my also thing, like, because you gotta understand that NFTs, you know, metaverse, gaming coins, all of these coins are very, very flashy, right? A lot of colors, a lot of stuff happening, you know, meme coins, very flashy. And who likes, you know, stuff that's flashy? Retail. So, you know, my theory, even when I bought Altcoin and stuff like that, my theory was that when retail gets here, it will pump, but it might not pump before that, right? So, you know, my theory is still legit until, you know, if the bull market ends and everything goes down and Altcoin and NFTs and these metaverse coins and gaming coins haven't pumped, then I can say, okay, I was wrong. But, you know, my theory still stands because retail is still not here just yet. I'm more bullish, 250k after every halving Bitcoins doubles in 45 days. We'll see, man, we'll see. I don't want to be, I'd rather be on the side that calls stop at 90k and then you go to 200k and say, guys, I was wrong. You know, but it's nice. Than being on the side that, you know, waiting for 250k that never comes. I was on a side where I was waiting for 80k that never comes. I gotta tell you guys, it feels really, really bad. Like you live on the hopium, you will look for straws all over the place. It feels really bad waiting for something that never comes. I trade the Bitcoin is my only hold. There you go, trading is fine. What's up, Debuni? How you doing, man? Nice to have you here. What do you think about Casper? They are working with the IBM. A lot of, you know, a lot of companies are working with, you know, a lot of, you know, big companies. Remember when Chainlink was working with Amazon, you know, and stuff like that? Like, it didn't pump the price. You know, a lot of companies, you got, and here's the thing, guys, here, I want to tell you something. You will often see, you know, why should, you know, Amazon, you know, take one of these, you know, one of these coins and, you know, implement it in the, you know, they can just hire programmers and make their own coins. Yes, they can do that, but the time to actually develop stuff, it takes very, very long time to get to the point where these coins are. So these coins that are already doing the infrastructure in blockchain, in crypto space, they're so far ahead that when new coins come, they need to, you know, do everything. Sure, you know, Amazon can hire their own programmers and do the stuff, but it's a lot easier to just do, you know, take somebody that's, you know, already a professional at it and just use their stuff, right? So the thing that, you know, people think that, you know, these big companies are not gonna use, you know, crypto. Guys, some of the most insanely talented people are in crypto right now and they are developing, you know. Waiting for X is like wait for Godot. No one gets the reference. I didn't get the reference. I don't know what that is. Anyways, guys, it was quick stream. Bitcoin is doing okay. Let me just tell you what I think might happen next up here. So we are still very early in the week. It's only Tuesday. Bitcoin is sitting right now at 69,677. And we need to wait for a weekly close to see how this actually plays out. On the daily time frame up here, I think there might be a pullback even more towards downside, towards these moving averages down here, towards support levels over here. That might be 67, 68. We're gonna see that. Right now it's doing this pullback towards downside, so we're gonna see how it's gonna play out. 4 hour is definitely looking like it might actually pull a little bit more towards downside over here, so we're gonna check that out as well. There is a line over here that goes something like this. No, it doesn't go something like that. Where is line? Yeah, it's goes something like this over here, so it might go all the way down to something like 67. So the pullback is pretty much, you know, can actually happen, and it should actually happen all the way down to the maybe midline over here before it actually goes towards us upside. But overall, until the trend breaks, I'm still looking at, you know, at the bigger moves towards the upside. So come back tomorrow when we do Bitcoin daily. I missed it. Nah, it's okay, man. Can you watch it again? Michael, what's up? Moon pump. Yeah, we got a moon. Come back tomorrow morning, Bitcoin daily, and we'll see what Bitcoin has done and how this is actually gonna play out. But right now, you know, it can just pump up from over here. It can pull back. I think pullback is, you know, might be likely as well over here. But it needs to do something special to, you know, to get us either, you know, strongly bullish or strongly bearish right now. Because right now it's just zigzagging. And I've been looking at these indicators down here. Like we already reset this towards downside. I'm trying to, you know, figure out over here that we got a loss of momentum, even though we have a green candle. But the green candle hasn't closed yet. The weekly hasn't closed yet. So we gotta wait for that. So I am definitely looking, you know, could there be something that's, you know, right now bearish, that's, you know, showing us that we are at some kind of top or anything like that. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna check out new indicators over here. So, and this line is not broken. As long as this line is not broken, you know, I think we're good, guys. I think we're good. So, you know, there's that. That said, and this doesn't look like top to me, guys. I gotta tell you, this doesn't look like a top to me. It looks actually very, very bullish. There is this, you know, this move down over here, but this on 2-day time frame. No, it looks okay. I mean, this move towards upside, you know, over here, consolidation and move towards upside is likely, very likely. That's it. But let's look at something else over here, stochastic. because I don't often I don't often use this stochastic to analyze the chart. And we're gonna analyze on the big time frames over here. So we're gonna see up here, we are already at the top over here on the bull market, on the bull market. Now, the thing that you have to understand that, you know, we came to the top over here in the previous bull market, right over here, right? And this continued for a while. I mean, this can continue for a while, right? So the top can continue for a while, guys. The top can continue for a while. You'll see also over here that we came to, you know, the tops over here very, very early. And, you know, these moves towards upside pushed us towards upside. But we are already in the upper phase of this, you know, bull market right now. It only depends on how long it's gonna stay. So looking at the stochastic right now, it doesn't tell us actually that much, besides that we are at somewhere close to the top. We don't know how close to the top we are, but you know, we are somewhere close to the top. You'll also see down, you know, this pullback over here towards downside was actually very, very nice. And then we went towards upside where we had this, you know, this pullback just before another one of these moves. So we're gonna see. Maybe there, you know, I'm not really good at analyzing stochastics, so there's that. Let me check something else over here. Logarithmic chart, monthly time frame over here. Yeah, this is curving towards downside, so we got like a month left or something like that, I think. 1-2 months left. You can see this move currently towards downside. When this thing goes towards downside, all the way towards downside, and you know, this explodes over here towards upside, and we get this extension on the monthly time frame. It's pretty much the top. It's pretty much top, and this thing actually goes very, very fast, because when it comes up here, like, it goes very, very fast towards downside over here. So there are a couple of, and we got also, you know, we got also pi cycle indicator. Let's check it out. Pi cycle, no, not over here. Indicators, pi cycle top indicator. Where's the pi cycle top indicator? I think it's this one that everybody's looking at. And let's also add the moving averages. Show moving average. There we go. And let's go to the daily time frame over here. So you can see that, you know, even the pi cycle top indicator right now is telling us, because it's only when these two lines, you know, hit each other very, very close, like over here, they hit each other, that's when we get the top, right? I want to tell you something about pi cycle top indicator, because you can see up here the very top, that's when you have these crosses between the red and the green line. I gotta tell you something about pi cycle top indicator. Too many people know about pi cycle top indicator, so it just might be the case that we actually never get the pi cycle top indicator over here. Maybe it goes some like this over here, maybe they come very, very close, and then they, you know, do this move over here, right, and it pulls back, and then, you know, it does this move over here like it done previously, right? So it just may be that this time around the pi, I mean, it would be nice to get pi cycle top indicator to tell us that we are at the top. All I'm saying is, you know, don't count on it. Like, watch the charts. You know, it is nice indicator to have and look at, but, you know, watch the charts and figure out for yourself whether we are, you know, whether it's gonna be or not. So top within 2 months or thereabout, a possibility. No, the top is not within 2 months. The altcoin top is 2 months after Bitcoin top. That's all I'm saying. I don't know whether Bitcoin is gonna go to 80, 90k. It might be go to 100, 150. All I'm saying, when Bitcoin hits the top, then you have like 1 to 2 months at most. I mean, it could be just 3 weeks. We don't know. But when Bitcoin hits the top, because everybody's very, very euphoric, you know, there is huge euphoria, there is a lot of retail influx, then all of these altcoins pump. And when everything is at the top, then it drops down, right? But when Bitcoin hits the top, that is when altcoins go crazy. Because there is huge euphoria, and that euphoria pumps everything. But, you know, I'm gonna say it's gonna take like a month to 2 months after that top. There's that. But whether Bitcoin is gonna hit the top in 1 month or 2 months, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna take, you know, 6 months to hit the top. I don't know. But when we hit the top, it's important that there is, you know, not something like this. Guys, hit the like on the way out. Check out our, TA Fans Club. If you want to join the TA Fans Club, the Blue Balls. We also got a free Telegram channel. You are welcome to join as well. If you want to do that, you should join our free Telegram channel. It's free. It's literally free public Telegram channel where you can talk, you know, chat with me, chat with, you know, Mladen, chat with, you know, Blue Balls, you know, and, you know, post charts. Guys, thank you for stopping by. We've been streaming for like 52 minutes. It's been enjoyable, but, you know, I'm gonna go and, you know, do stuff. Guys, bye-bye.